Oh, YouTube fans, here again. Now, this is really pissing me off of our government. Yeah, I'm going to talk politics. I know I wouldn't, but I thought of this. I fucking thought of it. Because the end of the day, I'm pissed off. You're probably wondering why I'm pissed off, and I'm hoping I've just misheard this wrong. I'm hoping I've misheard it wrong, right? But this Witter, not so Witter, that evil little alien scientist what works for Boris, he's at it again. You know, I think I'm doing a song for him. It's called He's Coming It Again. He's coming it again. He's not witty and he's a stupid scientist for Mars. He's at it again. Seriously, I'm thinking of singing a song like that for Mr. Not So Witter. Now, as you already know, certain areas in the country is on for a third rave. Yeah, a third bladding wave. And Mr. Not So Witty is still coming here saying that we're on the way of the third wave. So it has me wondering, man, I'm hoping I've misheard this wand, but it has me wondering, what the fuck did we stay in for? What did we stay in for? We might as well just go out and get the bloody thing. Seriously. We might as well not bother and do dickety-dee and just sit in our house and die of fucking boredom and just think, what's the fucking point? Are you really wondering what I'm blabbing on about? Because not only is Mr. Not So Ritter is at it again with his fucking third fucking rave, but Boris Johnson is also going around with the same bullock macaroni that we're on the way to a third bloody rave. It was on the news. Oh yeah, I'm sorry we'll come on the season. I'm sorry we're on the third wave. Boris, Earth to Boris. What was the whole point of us staying in, being good little boys, good little girls, when you're going to say it, we're going to have another lockdown? Seriously, I know you, Boris, I know you. What is the point when we're going to have another lockdown? I just admit we're going to have another lockdown. You turned around and you said to people, well, let me remind one that this is going to be the last lockdown. That you're determined to make this the last lockdown. That you're not so fucking witty scientist says we're going to have a third fucking rave. I do not want to see another rave. I do not. I'm sick of the rave. Sick of it. And I'm sick of lockdown. And I think, Boris, when there was thousands and thousands of people campaigning, blowing up bloody peace cars because they got sick of your authority, throwing the peace to arrest people over misdemeanours, I think it's a pilot sample. Now you can hear me because it's blowing a tail, people. I think it's a pilot sample that people have had enough. People have had enough of you, Boris. They've had enough. We've been good, we've been boys. Not everybody is breaking the rules. Not everybody is flouting the bloody rules, Boris. But all we get is, we're gonna get a third wave. We're gonna get a third wave. This is the confidence you give people, Boris. This is the confidence you give people. One moment you're apple and butter. As for the roadmap my ass. I know I keep saying that. Because people, you need to know, we weren't going to give a roadmap. It was the tourists what bastard did because he's killing the bloody economy. He is killing the bloody economy with the bloody roadmap. Well, not the roadmap, the tourist did us a favour there. He is killing the country with his raves, with the idea. There's the confidence he's giving people. I don't think this chap is protecting the NHS. Alright, so the Nightingale, which is now an empty building, which by the way, that could have been used for a lot of people who've had the virus. A lot of people who've had the virus. He could have had that. He would have said the NHS. Because a lot of people could have had gone to hospital because all the people who had that horrible virus could have been going to the Nightingale. So, Boris, do not give us that shit about the NHS with the same boring record. Protect the NHS, save lives. You could have saved a lot of the NHS and the Nightingale would have been open. And it would have saved a lot of lives for other people. Because most of the people there of coronas would go there. So just to let me, Boris, to let me remind one day, but does that mean we're going to have another lockdown? All the work that people have done, put in, doing as they're told. When there's thousands and thousands, Boris, and you say, well, people have got a right to campaign, but they've got to keep it calm. No, Boris. People have had enough. I think when there's thousands and thousands of people what blows up police cars, burn cars and destroy things, and loads of people are campaigning, not here but worldwide. I think it's a rate up call, Boris. I think it's a rate up call because you said that you get more elevators. Remember people when he said that last day? Remember that when he said that last day, that he was going to get elevators, he was going to get more machines for the obstacles so they could cope. Remember that? Oh, remember something else, kept me from right and wrong. But there's a thing. What's it called? It's called a vaccine. Yay! It's called a vaccine, people. It's called a vaccine. But Boris seems to forget that one. Now I could be right and wrong, he was testing, but it's the way he said it. Oh, there could be a third wave on the way. You know, it pisses me off. You know what really gets my dope, people? Other countries now have tackled with it a lot better. Some countries have got rid of it. And other countries have even burnt the bloody face mask because they don't bloody need it. They are blundering. Boris comes out, and this is what's supposed to impress us. The lockdown and all this shit. This is the shit what's supposed to impress us. We now got a third fucking wave on the way. Now it's not certain that, but I am worried. I'm worried because it's on a dip. It's on a dip. We are improving. Same side has gone down, but it's one of them. Is it going to go up tonight? Is it going to go down? Until I start seeing it doubling down, I'm not having a dicky fit until I really see a lot more improvement. Because it is on a dip. It's on a dip. So this is worrying moments. But this Ritter, she's coming around saying, oh, there's going to be a third wave. There's going to be a third wave. Really takes away our confidence. Takes away our confidence. So I say it to people. Hit the Prime Minister where it hurts on election day. Hit him where it hurts. Think about it. If he can have that much power, he's abused that power by doing things that takes our back. Turning on our backs, let's say. Election day, as we all know, is to go with our council. If people, what are we going to do them races for? Hear me out. There's only one party that doesn't achieve a lockdown, and that's the Reform Party. If they've got a council and people vote for that, yes, Boris will still be in power, but he'd have to ask their rights, their permission on doing certain things. It takes a certain power away from him. So when he has to do something, he has to ask the higher up people. So if people did that, and I'm not telling people, I'm just advising, if you were to do that, it'd leave him powerless. The only parties I want to vote for are the ones that don't agree with lockdown, because I don't agree with it. It doesn't work. A third fucking wave. So when we got to solve all the work we've done is what? A third bloody wave. That other countries now are burning the mast. Bodies, don't give people this shit that it's for the NHS when you can shut down the fucking Nightingale. Don't tell me that shit. Because I know it's shit. And I don't trust him. The only reason why he did the roadmap, people, was because of the tourist party. The fucking tourist party bats at him in doing that. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done diggity D. He wouldn't have done nothing. He wouldn't have done nothing. We should have had lockdown and lockdown and lockdown. And it annoys me because he's probably listened to that not so right scientist. Fucking Miss Ritter, not so Ritter. But another scientist said to him that we could be improving. Do you get me my one? We could be improving this summer, near March, so why can't he just all that lockdown? Somebody actually said that. Another scientist said that, but no. Boris didn't listen to that scientist, but I'm trying to listen to Mr. Not So Ritter. Do you know there's so many scientists from university, different ones, who have actually put a theory on Boris's scientists, and these are also educated people who reckon that the scientists what work for Boris are not doing it ethical. Meaning they're not ethical. What they're doing doesn't make sense. It's not ethical in what they're doing. Even they don't fucking agree with it. And they're scientists. They're very well universal scientists. But Boris will still listen to these bloody idiots. And the idiots. The lockdown doesn't have any results. If it had results, it would have done something. It would have done something by now. Lockdown is not the answer. Vaccine is the answer. You know what I mean? At the moment it's stuck on the hill and it just leaves me worried. But this is me and my dog, and it's just doing me thoughts of what I thought when I heard about this third wave. If it doesn't do another lockdown and it vaccinates people, then results. results, because I do not want to see another lockdown. It doesn't work. All it does is fattens the fucking turf. How many lockdowns have you got to have? How many? And what really annoys me is the fucking EU, and that's it again. Maybe a song for them. They're at it again. They're at it again. Because they're at it. They're now making a threat for the vaccine. The one they was whinging and whining over the blood shocks. They're at it. Because truth of the matter, people, they want the vaccine. And they can go to hell. But Boris is going to do a deal with them today. He's going to do a deal with them, right? Boris, don't do a deal with them. Go to go to hell. If they would have ordered the vaccine in advance, they would have got it. They didn't get it in advance. Let them bloody suffer. Let them suffer, because what they're doing now, they're bullying again, people. They're threatening, and they want us to have barely any of the vaccine. All I can say to the EU and those people is, go to hell. You're not getting any. Suffer. Suffer the consequences for being bullies. I feel sorry for the people, but at the end of the day, their government should have been ordered for them to threaten us and then block us from getting the vaccine. Them social people, what a bunch of vermin they are. But other than that, I'm just hoping we don't get a third wave. Me outside with me and my dog, and I'm just having a bit of a rant. It was on my mind, and I just do not want to see a third wave. I don't want to see it. So until then, I'll see you soon.